Alright, hell yeah. So this video is going to be about shifting your weight and trying to catch an eddy. So as we're going to approach this eddy, I'm going to jump over into the slower water. And once I catch it, I'm going to jump to the other side. That gets my boat to actually go the other direction. So we're going to watch that one more time. So over here catches the eddy, but once I caught it, I can jump to that other side. So let's so heck yeah, I take a paddle stroke in the eddy, but even just right here, once I'm over here, I can shift my body over to this side, and because I'm the heaviest thing in this boat, the whole center of mass actually stays the same, and so the boat has to shift underneath me. And so you can see this green water open up. So it's kind of subtle in this regard, but heck yeah, when I jump over here, heck yeah, you can see how much that boat moves to that side. All right, booyah. All right, so next one up. Yeah, so right here, I'm on the downstream side. I want to be on the upstream side. So that's kind of the first thing that I'm thinking is like, heck yeah, get on the upstream side, and then I'm going to paddle into this eddy. And so that helps. And then even just like right here, this is kind of like a 2-for-1. You know what I mean? I'm paddling in. It's actually the fastest thing to do is turn your boat to a 90, especially if a couple paddle strokes can get me into that eddy. And while I'm spinning, same thing. Like, heck yeah, I'm now on this eddy side, and if I jump to this side, the boat's going to shift deeper into that eddy. And then so heck yeah, so then the boat's just really deep, and I'm on this side, and then none of the boat is over here catching current. So cool, so let's kind of just watch that again. Paddle towards the eddy, do a 180, and then even just shifting, that gets that boat to shift over. Alright, sweet. Alright, now here is just being on the upstream tube, hell yeah, and then just moving towards the back. So we have, and then we just eddy out. So we have a better clip of this right here. So I'm just kind of chilling, but now I'm on the upstream side, and then I just jump to the back. So the take-home points are going to be, if you are on the downstream side, you're just going to get carried with the current. And you can just imagine that if the boat is sideways and you're on the downstream side, you're just like catching all that current like a sail. But if you're on the upstream side, the water has to go down and underneath. If your boat is slower and you're on the upstream side, the water will go underneath. It's almost like, and you create an eddy behind it. It's basically like surfing your boat. Just even being on the upstream is just fascinating how that just stops your momentum. And so hell yeah. So that's all we do is just be aware of where the upstream tube is, and then in this case just jumping to that back corner for the win. All right, let's see what we do here. All right, so I'm just gonna jump over to the eddy. You know what I mean? So like right here, I'm kind of on the down, kind of centered. You know, if I start to rotate and paddle on this side, I will be on the downstream side, which is a little slower. So all I have to do is just jump over to where the eddy water is. And it's just kind of fascinating that, heck yeah, there's a little bit of slow water. I'm just going to jump over there. Now, we talked about how the boat doesn't change position, like, you know what I mean? But, like, I actually get to, you know, if I jump over here, the boat's going to shift this direction. But as I lean onto this tube, like, hey, my weight is under the eddy. So it's kind of, you know, counterintuitive for those first clips of saying, like, if you do jump from one side to the other, the boat will actually shift more this way. And so that's what we actually see. The boat is actually shifting out into the current, but I actually do move myself laterally in the river, and now my butt is over some slower eddy water. Like right here, we're in the current, jumped over here, heck yeah, all my weight is in that eddy water. And heck yeah, we just catch the eddy. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this one, and we'll just watch that one more time. And that's kind of all I got, just kind of subtleties of eddying out. Hell yeah.